It's Bonnie. Happy Tuesday. I am back. Okay, we're talking about florals today. Bath and Body Works. You know, if you've been watching me for a long time, I've kind of had a little bit of a love-hate on the florals for years. I started off probably in my mid 40s, not loving the florals for whatever reason. As I'm getting older, I have a new appreciation for florals. And I think it has to do with the whole thing that kind of Lenny talks about, where um, are you experiencing a fragrance inward or outward? And during COVID, I feel like a lot of the scents that I wore, even pre-COVID, were for me. Like I wanted to smell like food, which I still do. But now that I'm kind of like out and about more, I like wearing the florals. I gotta say, there's something refreshing about putting a floral on. I feel good. It makes me feel springy. It's funny too, because probably I'd say the last 10 years, um, fall has always been like a favorite season of mine. I still love fall, but spring is so magical and like the blooming flowers. So I really have a new appreciation for floral. So I wanted to do a video that's my favorite and least favorite florals. Now, this isn't everything. I've tried to pick florals that are more like full-on floral rather than like an element of floral, because then I'd have like 300 fragrances on my desk. So the first floral that got me on board with florals, no scent notes on here, is Perfect Peony. I don't know if anyone remembers this. I think it came out, I want to say 2017 or 18. And the minute I smelled Perfect Peony, I was like, oh, there is room for floral in my life. It was so sweet and delicious and pretty. I wish they'd bring back Perfect Peony. One of my all-time favorite florals from Bath and Body Works. Perfect Peony is ready to come back. Another one that's kind of like an outlier that we haven't seen a lot is Magnolia Charm. This one is Dewy Pear Blossom, Blooming Magnolia, and Fresh Cedarwood. So this one is truly an interesting mix of like that magnolia with the deep cedarwood. Oh my gosh. It smells so rich and delicious. It just makes you like want to scream spring. Like I want spring in my life. Why does that smell good? I'm going to keep these out. So those two are like two of my favorite florals from, like a while ago. I'm going to do a least favorite now. So one of my least favorite florals, and these are all my mother's favorites, I actually grabbed these off of her desk, is White Jasmine, Creamy White Jasmine, Apple Blossom, and White Cedar. Interestingly enough, it's got the cedar in there. Now, I used to not like jasmine at all. Somewhere along the line, I grew a deeper appreciation for jasmine, but I'm still not like 100% on board. What's interesting is Vibrant Jasmine, which is the new mini. For some reason, I kind of like this one. It's fresh, it's sweet, it's fruity. I don't know if this is something I'd want to wear a lot, but in terms of like an aromatherapy, like in the air, I kind of like the Vibrant Jasmine. So that's in the Jasmine family. Next up, another favorite floral of mine was Poppy. I really like Poppy. It came out in the like August. It was like early fall. Fresh Morning Dew, Wild Poppies, Sugared Rhubarb, and Juicy Pear. I don't like rhubarb. I don't like eating rhubarb at all. But rhubarb in a fragrance is unique. It's a little bit earthy. Poppy's a little bit sweet. It's a little bit earthy. It's a little bit fruity. It's a good, solid, beautiful floral. I think Poppy could easily come back. You know what's interesting, you guys, is I don't see the resurgence of like signature scents in the faceted anymore. I feel like the faceted are gone. Like all of a sudden the faceted just disappeared. I don't know what's going on with that, but I don't know if anyone else has noticed. It's kind of interesting. Another one that I don't like, honeysuckle and peach spritz. I don't typically like anything with honeysuckle in it. It's kind of like cantaloupe. Honeysuckle blooms, juicy peaches, and orange zest. Now this does have a little bit more fruit in it, but no, for the most part, I don't know why. I can't do honeysuckle. There's just something about it that's just not on my wavelength in terms of the florals. Another one that I've never really liked, my poor mother, Moonlit Path. Night blooming jasmine. See, it's the jasmine, blue violet, sheer lavender, lily of the valley, and soft musk. I think it's also the lily of the valley. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm allergic to it. I don't know if it just rubs me the wrong way, but for some reason, lily of the valley usually doesn't work for me. Also, this is kind of my mother's signature scent, along with Japanese cherry blossom. So I never wear those two at all, but she loves them. So moving on to more florals that I love. And one of the reasons I did this video was because I got the sweet pea in the new packaging this morning. I think this was the last sweet pea. I can't even remember. They both look really pretty though. I'm not even sure why they repackaged sweet pea, honestly, because the last version was actually really pretty. It's like a metallic pink, although the new one looks Eastery and it looks fresh and it looks Mother's Day. So, you know what, it's okay, but I love sweet pea. Sweet pea's amazing. So that's a yay for me. One of my favorite roses is champagne rose. Oh my gosh, it's delicate and graceful. I have no idea what the scent notes are. It's a really old test bottle, but there's just something about this one that just smells so fresh and gardeny and beautiful. So I really wish they would bring back champagne rose. Another one that I like is whipped rose and vanilla. I kind of hesitated to put this one in the lineup because of the vanilla. It's the crushed rose petals, cocoa flower, and whipped foam. We had this in another bottle style. Oh my gosh. Like, it's less floral and more vanilla for me. The vanilla foam, cocoa foam, cocoa flower, vanilla foam. But I love it. I had to put it in the lineup. I'm like, this is actually one of my favorite roses of all time. I love that one. Emily in Paris. Paris Amour surprised me. French tulips, apple blossom, sparkling pink champagne, sandalwood, and creamy musk. I like it better than the pink tie-dye, which is too... It's too, like, I don't know, it's that pink lady apple. This one, it's toned down a little bit, but oh my gosh, I really like Paris Amour. Apple blossoms, actually, it's not pink lady apple, it's apple blossom and French tulips. I guess I like tulips, I don't know, but this one smells so good. I'm glad I have Paris Amour in my collection for spring. I don't like gingham, you guys. You guys know I don't like the original gingham. I do like gingham gorgeous, but to me that's a little bit more of a fruity scent. I did pull gingham fresh, which is juicy pear, sparkling clementine, and fresh daisies. I feel like this one is a really nice, like, deep floral. I don't exactly know what daisies smell like, but there's I don't know, there's an interesting vibrancy about this one that I like. But, you know, gingham gorgeous is good too. I just don't like the original gingham. Oh my gosh, you guys. Honey wildflower. Does this count as a floral? It should. So this one is the crisp pear, fresh wildflowers, and sweet honey. Oh my gosh, you put honey in anything? I am totally on board. Oh my gosh, this one has to come back, you guys. It has to. I think this is like one of my number one, I guess I'm going to call it a floral, but it's got honey in it. Earlier today, I did talk about, I'm going to use this tonight, by the way, the Suave Milk and Honey. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. I got to try this. I got to see if I like it. But like I said, I'm going to do a big body wash video at some point. I'm going to try them all out. I'm excited. And then I also pulled Dahlia and Fairy Tale, which have been like more fall florals, but I gotta say, I like them both. Fairy Tale is actually number 2 for me. Fresh pomegranate nectar, fresh orange blossom, vanilla bean, and warm amber. I think this one is less florally and more. It's like that vanilla. It's the amber. There's a lot going on in Fairy Tale. It's on the edge of floral. I feel like Dahlia is more floral. This one is velvet dahlia petals, crisp pear, praline musk, and whipped tonka. Again, there's a lot of other stuff going on in here, but I really like Dahlia. And you know what's really funny is Kringle's got the new Midnight Dahlia candle coming out. I don't know. I must like Dahlia because this would actually be a good body care, even though it's really pungent and strong. I don't know. Maybe I love dahlias. Who knows? Dahlias, magnolias, and peonies and tulips. Those are my flowers. Like arranged. We also just got the delicate iris, which I think a lot of people are going to like these. This smells really good to me. Okay, so we've got peony, magnolia, dahlia, iris, and tulips. Okay, so I guess, I don't know. I like the unusual flowers. Oh my gosh, iris smells really good. So delicate iris is definitely on my list of one to try. So as we get closer to this mini sale, I'm going to talk a little bit more about these minis because I know a lot of people are going to want these, but I just really wanted to do a floral video today only because I'm in a spring mood now. I really am. I feel like spring, like I get a little taste of it yesterday with that 55 degrees. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is right on my desk. I didn't even, like, I brought out the perfume. Brightest Bloom. Brightest Bloom. This is interesting. So this is Lily of the Valley and Jasmine Sambac. I should hate this one. It's also got Garden Carnation and Fresh Cedarwood. So there's a lot of florals going on in here. I don't know why. I like it. So you never know what floral is going to like appeal to you. I love this one. I remember when I first saw the notes, I'm like, oh, Lily of the Valley, Jasmine. I thought I was going to hate it. I love this one. It's actually one of my favorites from Bath & Body Works, Brightest Bloom. Oh, except I hate the packaging. Oh my gosh, the packaging is terrible. It keeps falling out all over the place. I know a lot of people love this one too. So anyway, Brightest Bloom. I can't believe I forgot that. It was right on my desk. Anyway, let me know your favorite floral and your least favorite floral down in the comments. I'm kind of curious to see what everyone thinks. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.